Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs and health issues, and I'm also on a feeding tube, if you don't know. I have a GJ tube. The J is for nutrition, and the G is just a vent, meaning I get sick out of the G tube instead of actually getting sick. So it is Thursday. I have a little bit of an update for you all. But first, I'm going to go back to yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and we had a really, really good service. Most of the time, Wednesdays for our church is more like Bible study. But we had a visiting preacher. One of my pastor's friends came down, and I think this guy used to pastor a church, and we're really good friends with this guy and his wife. So he preached for us last night, had a really good service, and then I was at the front praying last night at church, and my assistant pastor's wife and my pastor, I think it was, and the preacher that was preaching for us all came up to me and helped pray with me, which was really, really sweet. I didn't ask them to, but they know the whole situation of what's going on, because most of them follow me online, on Facebook, because I do have a private update page where I could send people an invite. So all of our church people know what's going on, and they all prayed with me, and it was super, super sweet. And then after altar call, I found my friend and asked him if he would pray with me because I have an appointment today. Well, yesterday was tomorrow, but he said, sure, let's find the pastor and then we can. So I found my pastor, my friend, and my pastor, and a few other people gathered around and prayed. And it was just really, really sweet. Really good service. And I guess you could say I technically got prayed for twice, because they came up and prayed with me at the front, and then I asked for special prayer. So also last night, it was me and my dad and my little brother that went to church. But Wednesday nights, at our church, they have where the young people go in the back and play games and stuff. I haven't been going back there because of all my feeding tube stuff. I just, a lot of the games and stuff they could play are either way too hyper for me, or sometimes they play games where you eat different things, and I can't really participate in those kind of games. So anyways, I stayed in the church with my dad, and after church I asked my pastor and my friend to help pray because I have an appointment today. They prayed with me, which was really, really sweet. And then fast forward to today, went out of town for my appointment, and basically I got the approval to change my dangler tube to a actual button tube. So, if you don't know what a dangler tube is, for anybody that might be new to feeding tubes, a dangler tube is, let's see if I can do this without completely hurting myself. Okay, so this is what I got for surgery. This one is the G tube. This one's the one I get sick through. This one is the J tube, the one I get my nutrition from. And basically, they take these that's hooked onto me, and they take them out, and then they put just like one of the regular like buttons that you think of when you think of somebody having a feeding tube. So I got the okay to do that because it's not quite 4 weeks since surgery, but we're gonna schedule my appointment to where it will be 6 weeks when we schedule it. So I gotta wear these for a little bit longer, and then I'll get these exchanged for an actual like button. So yeah, we got some good news. I'm healing well, and they're very proud of where I'm at in my nutrition. Last night, well, there's a few things last night that was kind of a bit different. But for one, my pump, which is right here on the stand, my pump and the bag for it go in this certain kind of backpack that I have. And that way I can bring it around places with me. Like if I need to go to church or leave the house for some reason, I'll have it on me. Well, last night I brought it to church. We sat in the back and like the back row, and I kept on hearing this beep 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 sound, but that it was like beeping really fast. And so I look at my backpack and look at my pump, and it was not like receiving like the right flow or something. It gets kinked easily. So me and my dad went to the nursery. We unkinked it. We came back, turned it back on. Everything was fine. And then after church, a few of the men that my dad was talking to at church were very interested in how my feeding tube bag works. So my dad opened it and showed them, and they were interested in it. I'm very thankful that I'm doing a lot better. I feel like the nighttime is like the worst. I've still been taking pain and nausea meds at night, but I'm still going for my short walks, just like around my room. I'm still doing these breathing exercises, and yeah, the plan today is to just like take it easy the rest of the day, because days that I have plans and I'm gone a lot of the day, I seem to get just like really tired and just not feel the best from still being sore and stuff. So we also asked the person that we saw if I need to have like vitamins and stuff to go with my like feedings and things like that, and she said it wouldn't hurt to take a vitamin, but at the same time I'm not really required to, because the kind of formula I have, it does all the nutrition that I need. So it gives me all the nutrition that I need. So I got my dangler tube ready to be taken out, and we're gonna schedule an appointment, like I said. Make sure it's 4 weeks after, and I'll get that taken off and get an actual button put in. So I'm very excited about really good news. So anyways, my home health nurse should be here, and I think she's coming in a couple days or so. And I'll let y'all know when I have another update. Thank you all so much for the concern and the prayers, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.